Hello and thanks for watching. What you're looking at here is my Remington New Model Army. It's in a 5.5-inch barrel, sometimes referred to as the Sheriff's model. This gun is also sometimes referred to as the Remington 1858. This gun is a Pieta reproduction. When I got these Falk's grips, they were shorter than the gun itself, and the metal hung way down. So one of the things that I did was I actually took a file to that and filed it down to fit the grips. Also, watching other videos, I saw how people complained about the bite, how tight it is in here, and how to relieve this area. So I did that as well. I also did some other modifications. I'm going to mount this thing that I can hold the phone and move over, that I have two hands. So let me just get this thing slid in like this. And I think that'll hold, hopefully. There we go. So in any event, here it is. And what I did was I had to sand the back to fit flush. That removed the serial number, which I really wasn't that concerned with. Also, when I relieved this area, I of course had to fit the grips to it, but I relieved just enough that when I'm gripping into it, if you look properly, there's a nice little gap in there. I'm not touching, and even all tucked in, I'm just at it, and I removed just enough that it was perfect for me. Thinned the grips down, and the fit, well, the finish not so much, but the fit, I sanded off any place where the mating surfaces didn't mate properly. I have it right now in a safety catch. It's easy to tell when the primer's at 3 o'clock, you know that you're on a safety notch. If I was to have it resting down on a primer, you can see you're at 1 and 4, 2 and 4, excuse me. But the hammer is fully down. It fully seats in safety, in full down. All the fittings are perfect. There's no binding anywhere. I wish you were able to feel the gun. There are no snag points. It's just beautiful. And when you put her on half cock, the timing is perfect. Her lockup is solid. She's just a beauty. And again, when you release the pin to drop the cylinder, I have additional loaded cylinders. You can easily slide it right back into place and be ready to go again. But in any event, excuse me, I've polished all the surfaces inside, where the hand, where the bolt stop, where the hammer comes through internally, have all been polished. The hammer has had a little notch taken off the bottom, all edges rounded again. The cylinder pin has been notched to hold some grease so that we won't foul up as fast. Another thing that I did, I'm going to get a screwdriver here. When you remove the screw to take out your loading lever, this would also be how you would normally remove your stop here. So once I remove this pin, notice how easily I took this out. And for people that have Sheriff's models, you know that it hits here. Well, one of the things I've done is I've rounded the edge here so that as I come up this way. Another thing that it does is when it's closed, it's just made it perfectly. Again, another thing to get this to come out, just internally right on the edges, just a little metal was removed. Talking of removing metal, right here at the loading lever, this area has been relieved again so that conicals could get loaded. All the surfaces, anywhere you touch, have been rounded and smoothed off. The front side, I notched it out. It's been painted. The camera is just not focusing for me, but it's been painted with a red tip on there. If I can get it to focus, you can kind of see. Let's get the gun back together. There are a couple of more things. Oh, the sight. I also opened up the sight channel in here just to give you a better sight picture. The gun has been all readjusted, and she's just a cream puff to use. So as I put this back in and get the loading gate back in, I did a rust blue on this. I don't believe I cleaned it properly, so you can see it's kind of blotchy. It's my first attempt at it. It came out good enough for me for now, but I'm sure I'll do it again on other firearms. And when I do, I'll clean this one down and do her again, because it wasn't all that hard to sand down to remove the markings. There's no more markings, black powder only. On the other side, all the proof markings have been removed. She's just a beautiful, shiny, accurate, dependable gun that is just a wonder to use, and amazing that 160 years later it's just a formidable tool to be used. Thanks for watching.